Nice. We'll get to know you more and more. I had a chance to listen to your CD over the weekend.
Really?
And I was trying to decide how I was going to describe your music. And then I read something about you. It said, two of your idols, Whitney Houston and Janet Jackson.
Right.
Is it fair to say that you may be a blend of a little of both of them?
Yes, actually, I want to be Whitney Houston, the singer, and Janet Jackson, the performer.
Now that's it, because Whitney Houston is not known for really getting up there and moving like crazy.
Yeah, and Janet always moves like crazy, so I want to move like Janet. I do Whitney a lot, but I want to move like Janet and sing just like Whitney Houston.
Now you met both of them, I know.
I met both of them.
And I understand when you met Whitney, it was really something.
Oh, God, it was a historic moment for me. I cried.
What do you mean you cried?
I cried because, you know, I love her so much that, you know, I just couldn't believe that it was real, so I cried. And she showed so much emotions, and she paid attention to me. She talked to me for hours.
Did she give you advice?
Yes, she did.
What'd she say?
She said this business is a lot of work, and do not sell out because all people want is my voice, and to sell sex is not necessary.
Did she tell you not to marry a celebrity?
No, she didn't tell me that. She didn't tell me that, but I want to marry a celebrity.
You do?
Yeah.
Anybody in mind?
No. I want to, I think,
Maddie.
She is 16, Sue.
All right, Maddie.
Be careful.
My mom wants me to marry a basketball player.
And nobody in particular, just a
I don't
basketball
know,
player.
A basketball player.
Okay. Mom may get her wish. Hey, let's do this. Let's let people hear some more of your music, okay? This one is called Best Friend,
Yeah.
and there's a little story behind it, okay?
Yeah.
But let's see it first.
Okay.
All right? Tell everybody who that's dedicated to.
That song is dedicated to my little brother, Ray J.
Who is how old?
He is 14.
Why'd you do that? That's, I mean, it's very nice.
Yeah, it is. Actually, because it's true. It's a true story. My brother is my best friend. I talk to him about everything. We get together and say, oh, Mom is not treating me right. Dad is not treating me right. You know, that sort of thing. So I just love my brother.
I have a sister. When she was 16, I would have been 12. If she were to dedicate a song to me, it probably would have been called What a Brat or something like that. We didn't get along as well as you two do.
Well, actually, when I was a little younger, my brother did get on my nerves. He still does get on my nerves, but I love him, and it's like he's so much mature than he used to be, and we just became best friends.
Los Angeles hip-hop artist who goes by the name of the original Young Buck, who I know to be close to Ray J. He told me just a few minutes ago that Ray J was with her and is the one who found her dead in the Beverly Hills Hotel, or rather the Beverly Hills Hotel. And we don't know any other details from that. I'm hoping to speak with Ray J Norwood. But that is what we're being told by Ray J Norwood, that he just spoke with him and that he has been with him. And we have no other details.
In our continued coverage of Grammy Week, we bring you to the legendary International Ballroom here at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, where, right behind me, Brandy and Monica are rehearsing for their performance at the most anticipated Clive Davis pre-Grammy party on Saturday.
We never really had the opportunity 14 years ago to celebrate The Boy Is Mine the way that we should. It became a real all-time best-selling single, and they only performed it once before on MTV. So the opportunity at this pre-Grammy Gala, the night before the Grammy, that stands for the best in music, that really has performers pairing together that you've never seen before. Really, very, very, very few people have seen Monica and Brandy sing The Boy Is Mine. So that it was a wonderful, and I got word of all this. It was my first thought. Let's celebrate.
Not only will the duo sing their classic, The Boy Is Mine, they'll also perform their new single, It All Belongs to Me, for the very first time.
Timing is everything, so I think this was the time. She had a great song, and we both loved the song, and we loved the subject matter, and we just went from there. And it just feels like old friends, magic just is happening all over again, 2012.
While at the rehearsal, we saw a familiar face in the crowd. None other than Whitney Houston, who's performed at Clive's Gala many times, stopped by to give the duo some advice.
When so many things were happening in my life that weren't in favor of me reaching my full potential, she was always there pushing me. And I think that it made it feel good when she was in the audience, just reminding us, helping us with sound and doing different things today, because their expertise, hers or Mr. Davis's, it can't be found anywhere else.
Oh, I was saying I would love to do something like a timepiece, like they call it a period piece. A period piece? That's what they call it. Okay. 1950, something 60, 70. I want to do something in that era, like a Mahogany or Lady Sings the Blues type of movie. You feel what I'm saying? I would love to play a singer. I would love to see what that's like. Oh, and I do have a dream role. I do have a dream role. My dream role is to play Whitney Houston. Of course, she would have to sing all the songs. But I would love to play Miss Whitney. I have her entire, her personality down pat, her isms down pat. Like, no offense, ladies. It's a lot of talented ladies out there, but nobody can play Whitney Houston like me. Yes.
Now, the last time we spoke, you were single.
Shut up, Silent.